And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Clopton High School, where we are here to see a varsity football game between the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs and the home team Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. This is not coming through very good tonight, lack of signal, but it is being recorded, and I will get it on the internet tonight when I get home. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and call the game and not worry about what's going on with this. So anyway, starting lineups for the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs, or not starting lineups, just the roster. Mason Washington, Luis Mongeraz, Kenny McCormick, Chris Lawson, Sheldon Sylvie, Ethan Harrison, Tremaine Chapman, Quincy Hutt, Donovan Richards, Alex Desira, Lane Presson, Wyatt Harrison, Will Shepard, DeMarco Green, Jace Luck, Ryan Capps, Cooper Lumley, Wyatt Early, Riley Perrine, Russell Price, Jacob Gray, Rick Tan, Gavin Crabtree, Wyatt Martin, Jordan Luck, Miguel Oliver, and Jack Logan. Now for the hometown, Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. Number 2, Kevin Seeley. Number 3, Tyler Kuntz. Number 5, Zach Evans. Number 6, Josh Wolanski. Number 15, Lucas Martin. Number 20, Dorian Zumwalt. Number 23, Mikey Mayuro. Number 99, Gabri Hill. Number 38, Avery Hall. Number 45, Colby Twellman. Number 50, Jacob Martin. Number 54, William Freeborn. Number 55, Donovan Brewer. Number 59, Randy Freeborn. 65, Riley Walker. 68, Brody Freeborn. 70, Brady Hubbard. 71, Jacob Wolanski. 75, Jorgen Kruger. And number 80, Dylan Kaplan.
Faith Myers, Brooklyn Kyman, Janaea Basin, Kiara Morris.
Tonight is homecoming night between these two for this game. And so at halftime there will be all of the homecoming festivities. In the meantime, let's see. This is going to be the 0-3 Bulldogs versus the 1-1 Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. Clopton Elsberry lost the first game to Wright City 41-21, and then they defeated Mark Twain 51-34. So they've only played 2 games. They had to cancel the game. They canceled the game last week with North Callaway. So it looks like they are getting ready to do the coin toss. See what we can get going here.
Captains for Louisiana, number 11, Quincy Hutt, number 58, Jacob Gray.
All right, looks like Louisiana's won the toss.
And number 20,
Let's see. Yep, Louisiana's won the toss, and they are going to well, I'm not sure if they're going to kick off or receive. I guess we'll find out, see how they line up.
Louisiana will be receiving to start the game.
All right, I just heard the announcer. Louisiana's going to be receiving to start the game. And as the
Clopton Elsberry will be receiving. Back to receive. Number 80, Dylan Kaplan.
oh yep, they did.
Zoom Waltz.
It is turned around. Clopton Elsberry is going to be receiving. All right. Looks like Dorian Zumwalt.
Number 34, Ryan Capps will be kicking for the Bulldogs.
And I think Dylan Kaplan will be. They are in the back to receive. And there's a siren to start the game. Ball's back, and Kaplan picks it up. He runs to the near side, and he is tackled at the 30-yard line. And that is where Clopton Elsberry will take over 1st and 10.
IndianHawks 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. All right, quarterback under center. Hands off to Zumwalt. He picks up 3 or 4 yards.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7, IndianHawks.
So gain of 3. Can be 2nd and 7. Lucas Martin under center again. Hands off, another handoff to Zumwalt. He maybe picked up a yard. Not where they're putting it down, he didn't gain anything.
3rd and 7, IndianHawks.
Brings up 3rd and 7. Back to pass, almost intercepted by Louisiana.
Pass intended for Gabriel Hill falls incomplete.
It was Wyatt Harrison that almost intercepted that. Brings up 4th down. Punt is away. And it is downed at the 34-yard line of Louisiana.
Bulldog 34, 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
All right, quarterback is back in a shotgun position. Hands off. And picks up about a yard. Mason Washington is the quarterback, number 2.
Wyatt Harrison stopped by several IndianHawks after a short gain.
It was Wyatt Harrison, the runner, number 17. Quarterback keeper, he picks up a few yards and he's still on his feet. Brought down, he dropped the ball. And it looks like Looks like Clopton Elsberry's recovered the fumble. So they'll be taking over 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 44-yard line. So there's a break for the IndianHawks. See if they can capitalize on that. Martin under center again. Back to pass. Pass forward to that was Dylan Kaplan. It was incomplete, so we're going to have 2nd and 10. Once again from the Bulldog 44-yard line. There's Zumwalt running, and he doesn't pick up a thing.
No gain on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 10. Hands off to Gabriel Hill, and a flag is down. Hill is still on his feet, pulled out of bounds. He's pulled out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Pulled off 35. There is a flag on the play.
That's back where there is usually holding. Let's see what it's going to be. And it's a personal foul. So the ball goes back.
15-yard penalty.
That's a 15-yard penalty. He's going back to the 41-yard line, their own 41-yard line.
3rd and 25, IndianHawks.
Gabriel Hill again. He's got an opening, and he gets back up to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 4th and 10.
Gain of about 15 yards.
So they got their penalty back.
Like that 14 yards, 4th and 11, IndianHawks.
Complete pass. That is to Zach Evans, and he is brought down at about the 29-yard line, 1st down.
A couple Bulldogs, but not before he makes an IndianHawk 1st down.
Once again, under center. Hands off to Zumwalt, and he is up through the middle, close to a 1st down.
Dorian Zumwalt with a good carry.
I don't think he's quite to a 1st down.
Bring up 2nd and 2 for the IndianHawks.
2nd and 2. Once again, under center. 2nd and 2. Back to pass. The pass, and just not quite picked up.
Pass falls incomplete. Intended receiver Hill. 3rd and 2 Indian Hawks.
Brings up 3rd and 2. Okay, here we are, 3rd and 2. Martin with the keeper, and he does not get it.
Martin with the keeper. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2 Indian Hawks.
So brings up 4th and 2. Martin coming in to get his play, and he's back out there now. Pass off to Zumwalt. He's around the end, and he picks up the first down, and
Dorian Zumwalt with the carry.
he is down to
Several Bulldogs.
about the 8 or 9 yard line. So first down, be 1st and goal.
From the Bulldogs.
Looks like about the 8 or 9 yard line, something like that.
8-yard line.
So Martin under center again. He's back to pass. Passes over to Zach Evans, and he is in for a touchdown. So the Indian Hawks strike first in this ball game. That was a Martin to Evans touchdown pass. Extra point attempt. That is Dylan Kaplan to try for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is no good. So with 5:25 remaining in the first quarter, we have a score of 6-0. Indian Hawks over the Bulldogs.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, we are back. Once again, 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Indian Hawks strike first, 6-0 over the Louisiana Bulldogs. All right. The Louisiana team is out to receive the kick, and the Indian Hawks are on their way out. All right, kicking off for
Hawks,
number 80, Dylan Kaplan. There's the kick, onside kick. And it was touched, but it picked up by number 10 of Louisiana, and he's end around, and he is off to the races, pushed out of bounds. That is number 10, Tremaine Chapman, knocked out of bounds after a long run, knocked out of bounds about the 32-yard line of the Indian Hawks.
for the Bulldogs and the Indian Hawk 32.
So good run back for Louisiana, and they are threatening. The 1st and 10. Hand off to number 10 again. And he's around the end, picked up maybe a yard.
Number 10.
Once again, that's Tremaine Chapman.
Right down to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 Bulldogs.
Not sure what they're waiting on out there. Play clock at 26. All right, back in shotgun. And number 17 has it, and he's brought down in the backfield.
Number 17, Wyatt Harrison will carry.
Well, it looks like another fumble,
There was a fumble on the play.
and Indian Hawks have recovered.
First and 10 Indian Hawks from their own.
So the Indian Hawks take over. Looks like they're about their own 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
And official timeout on the field, hydration timeout. So let's take a break.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School.
All right, 1st and 10 Indian Hawks. Martin under center, 2 wide outs to the near side. And he is back to pass. And couple of flags down. Let's see what we have here. This is possibly pass interference. Let's see which way it goes.
Defensive pass interference.
All right, it is defensive. Is it defensive pass interference? Defensive pass interference. So, spot of the foul. So, okay, 1st and 10. We're back here at about the 48-yard line. Okay, I don't quite understand that one.
1st and 10 Indian Hawks from their own 48-yard line.
All right, number 99, Gabriel Hill. He runs for about 2 yards.
Second and 8, IndianHawks.
So 2nd and 8. He's right on the 50-yard line. I didn't see the official signal from the referees. But either way, we now have 2nd and 8 from the 50-yard line. I'll let you guess whether it's their 50 or our 50. Zach Martin takes off, picks up about
Number 5, Zach Evans.
about 5 yards.
With a sweep. Gain of 5. Bring up 3rd and 3.
So we're going to have 3rd and 4. Yeah, he picked up 4 yards. I thought he picked up 5, but they set it back a yard. Big 3rd down right here. Need to convert this one. Runner in motion, and he is brought down in the backfield. So we're going to have 4th and about 5.
Bring up 4th and 5 for the IndianHawks.
So even thought that was a big 3rd down. This is an even bigger 4th down. 4th and 5. 2 wide outs to the near side. 2 running backs behind Martin. Pass over to Zumwalt, and he should have the 1st down.
Pass to number 80, Dylan Kaplan.
Dylan Kaplan. Yeah, number 80, not number 40 or 20.
1st and 10, IndianHawks.
You can see these numbers real well, but I still couldn't read it. So big down there. Move those yard markers. So 1st and 10 from about the 42-yard line. Pitch back. That's Zumwalt, and he's running around the end then and brought out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. It looks like they're going to put it at about the 31.
The Bulldog 31.
So is that another 1st down? Yes, another 1st down. So the IndianHawks offense is doing what they need to be doing. They're keeping those chains moving. They're not going for big, long plays, but the short plays keeping the chains moving. And there's the ball runner is Colby Twellman.
Stopped by a pack of Bulldogs.
He picked up about 4 yards.
Gain of about 4. 2nd and 6, IndianHawks.
Brings up 2nd and 6. Just little runs like that chewing away. 45 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Score is 6-0 IndianHawks. Runner in motion. Martin back to pass. And the pass was low. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Passes deflected. Intended receiver Zach Evans. 3rd and 6 for the IndianHawks.
So brings up 3rd and 6. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds. All right, looks like Zumwalt with the ball, and he brings it back in. He was almost pushed out of bounds, and he's taken about 3 or 4 Bulldogs with him. And he just bulldogged his way through the Bulldogs.
Brought down by several Bulldogs.
And clock is running at 10 seconds.
Gain. 1st and 10,
So once again, 1st and 10 from about the 13-yard line. And clock's going to run out here on the first quarter. And that is the end of the first quarter. And we have a score of 6-0. Indian Hawks over the Bulldogs. Let's take a break.
Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we get ready for the second quarter. And the Bulldogs are out on the field, and here comes the Indian Hawks. Follow them out there.
Indian Hawks will start the quarter at the Bulldog 15. 1st and 10 Indian Hawks.
So 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looks like Martin under center, 2 running backs behind him. He's back to pass. Throws over here to the near side, and Hill has the catch and the touchdown.
14-yard reception.
14-yard reception for Gabriel Hill. And that makes the score 12-0. That's the way to start off the second quarter. Kaplan to kick. The kick is up. And it is good.
Good point after kick.
Puts another point up there, so the score is now 13-0 early in the second quarter.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Okay, we are back. 11 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the first half. Score is 13-0. Indian Hawks over the Bulldogs. That's brought to you by Zach Evans touchdown in the first quarter and a Gabriel Hill touchdown in the second quarter. And 1 extra point by Dylan Kaplan.
Back to receive for your Bulldogs, number 10, Chapman. Number 17, Harrison. Kicking for your Indian Hawks will be number 80, Dylan Kaplan.
Kicking off is Dylan Kaplan. There's an onside kick. And he picks it up about the 45-yard line and brings it out across the halfway point. And the Bulldogs are going to take over 1st and 10 at about the IndianHawks 48-yard line.
Short game, the 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the IndianHawks 48.
Pass over the sidelines, and he is brought down way in the backfield. That's a loss of probably at least 10. I think a loss of 9.
Loss of 9 by Riley Walker.
So pretty poor decisions there by the receiver for Louisiana.
Bring up 2nd and about 18. Bulldogs.
Brings up 2nd down, about 18 or 19. Back in a shotgun. Hands off, runs up the middle, and he runs through for about 5 yards.
17, ball carrier.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 14.
Stopped after a gain of 5. That's several IndianHawks. 3rd and 13, Bulldogs.
Pass up the middle. Oh,
Pass intended for number 10.
that was intended
Falls incomplete.
for Tremaine Chapman. Falls incomplete. Brings up 4th and about 14
Their own 40
for the Bulldogs.
9-yard line. Back to receive the punt, number 80 Kaplan.
And Louisiana is going to punt.
Kicker for the Bulldogs.
Real high snap. Nice punt. Fair catch called for. And the ball is down or about the 28-yard line. And that's where the IndianHawks will take over 1st and 10.
After the punt, IndianHawks will take over at their own 29-yard line, 28-yard line. 1st and 10 IndianHawks.
10 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first half. And here's a run by Zumwalt, and he breaks through, and he is off to the races. He's got 1 to get past.
Number 20, Dorian Zumwalt with a great carry.
And that's about a
Down by number 15.
60-yard run there. He made it up to the Bulldogs' 30-yard line. So about a 62-yard run. And he's finally brought down.
42 yards on that run. First and 10 IndianHawks.
Let's make that a 40-yard run, not a 60. I brought the wrong calculator with me. I brought my metric calculator.
I was trying to count. That don't make sense.
Well, I was adding 30 and 30. And there's a run.
Lucas Martin with the
Lucas Martin kept the ball and ran up the middle.
Gain on the play.
And he's up to about the 10-yard line or so. Maybe not quite.
Stopped after a gain of 11.
So he's up to about the 14-yard line.
Sorry, gain of 16. First and 10 Indian Hawks on the Bulldog. 14 yards.
So here in the second quarter, the Indian Hawks are threatening once again. Lucas Martin under center. Hill in motion. Hands it off to Hill, and he takes off, and he is down close to a first down.
Gabriel Hill with a good reverse. Good run on the play. Gain of 8. Second, 2 Indian Hawks.
So we have 2nd and 2 from about the, looks like about the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. And now we have movement on the line. We'll see who that's going against. Offside. So half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down.
First and goal from about.
Looks like they're about the
2-yard line.
2 or 3 yard line. First and goal. The ball is passed off to Zumwalt, and he didn't get anywhere.
Loss on the play.
The second and goal from about the 4 or 5 yard line.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
So Martin under center once again. Passes it back to Zumwalt. And he was looking for a hole to go through and couldn't find it. So brings up 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. 3rd and goal, Indian Hawks.
So the Indian Hawks line up again. 3rd and goal. Martin under center. Back to pass. Throws it to, who is that? That is Zach Evans.
Pass to Zach Evans is complete.
That is his 2nd touchdown of the game. So that makes the score 19 to 0. So they line up here. See if they're gonna. Looks like they're going for the extra point here. Zumwalt takes off, and he is in. 2-point conversion is good, so that makes the score 21.
Indian Hawks 21, Bulldogs 0.
So with 7:02 remaining in the first half, the score is Indian Hawks 21 and the Bulldogs 0.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get the camera back over here and catch the kickoff.
For the Bulldogs. Number 17, Harrison. Number 10,
All right,
Chapman.
kicking off for the Bulldogs is number 80, Dylan Kaplan. There's the kick, goes 10 yards, and the Bulldogs fall on it. That's number 51. See who that is. That's Wyatt Early, fell on that ball.
From their own 48.
So Bulldogs will take over from their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper, he runs up through the middle, picks up about 7 yards.
Number 2, Washington with a carry. Stopped by number 5, Zach Evans after a kick.
So 2nd and 3 for Louisiana. Keeper again, and he is brought down. He's brought out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Tyler.
So there's a 1st down for Louisiana.
Again for the Bulldogs. From the IndianHawks, 39.
So 1st and 10. Back to pass. There's a pass receiver all by himself, and he's just going to walk in. Touchdown, Louisiana. 6:07 remaining in the first half, and Louisiana strikes 21-6. He was all alone out there. Breakdown on the defense there somewhere. So kickoff or extra point attempt here. Can't see his number, who that is.
Extra point kick is deflected.
It is deflected, so the score remains 21-6. So once again, 6:07 remaining in the first half. Score is 21-6. IndianHawks over the Bulldogs.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, the Bulldogs kicking off. Onside kick, picked up by, see who that is that got it. That is Zach Evans.
Number 5, Zach Evans.
And the IndianHawks, who are leading 21-6, will be first and 10 from their own 41-yard line. And number 20, Zumwalt, did not get anything going there. He lost about a yard.
For a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11. Dylan Kaplan wide out here to the near side. Martin under center. Back to pass. Passes over to Hill, who has the ball and tries to break loose and get going. Couldn't do it. He picked up 3 or 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Gain of 4, 3rd and 7 IndianHawks.
Back to pass once again, and he's taken off, keeping it, and he is pulled down from behind. Loss of a couple of yards. Going to bring up 4th down and about 9.
Brought down for a loss, 4th and 9 IndianHawks.
So 4th and 9 for the IndianHawks from the about the 42-yard line, 41, 42-yard line, somewhere in there. See what they can do. They've been able to convert earlier in this game. Let's see what they can do now. Oh, they're punting this time, yeah. And the receiver for the Bulldogs fell down, but he hadn't touched the ball. So the ball is down around the 19-yard line.
Bulldog 19. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
So with 3:35 to go in the first half, the score of 21-6, IndianHawks over the Bulldogs. Louisiana is going to be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. Back in a shotgun, and ball is dropped. And see who fell on it.
Fumble on the play.
Let's see who got it. I think Louisiana maintained. They did, but the ball is back now to about the 9 or 10-yard line.
Bring up.
So we've got about 2nd and about 20 or so, something like that.
20 for the Bulldogs.
Clock is running with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Quarterback keeper, and he takes up through the middle, and he's got an opening. And he isn't brought down until about the 35, 36-yard line. So good run there for Louisiana. 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 Louisiana from their own 35.
And Louisiana from their own 35-yard line.
Quarterback back in a shotgun over to the sideline, and
Pass is complete. Number 2, Washington.
Washington grabs it and knocks out of bounds, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. About 6 yards he picks up. He's 2nd and 4.
Like a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 Bulldogs.
Still 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to pass. Pass is complete, and he is still on his feet, but he's finally brought down at the IndianHawks about 35-yard line.
Complete. Number 10, Chapman. Number 11, Harrison, I'm sorry. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So clock running with a little over 2 minutes to go. Louisiana threatening here. 1st and 10. Wide open hole. And Louisiana's in for another first down. All of a sudden, the IndianHawks defense sat down on the sideline.
Harrison with the carry, brought down by number 50, Jacob Martin.
So once again, 1st and 10 again. Ball dropped again, but I believe Louisiana fell on it.
Fumble on the play.
And timeout is called.
Is recovered by the Bulldogs. It will be
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, both teams back out on the field. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Score is 21-6. IndianHawks over the Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs are threatening right now with another touchdown. They have second and about 16. Quarterback back to pass, and there's a receiver all alone, and it just slips out of his hands. He was in the end zone. So third and about 16.
Third and 16 for the Bulldogs.
They're on about the 30-yard line. Minute 27 still to go in the first half.
Junior receiver was number 10, Chapman.
Back in a shotgun position. Pass up the middle, intercepted by Clopton Elsberry. Who is that? That's Gabriel Hill.
Gabriel Hill. Ran back to
So
the Indian Hawks.
1 minute, 19 seconds remaining in the first half. And the IndianHawks take over. First and 10 from their, where are they? About the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. Martin back to pass. Right into the arm there. Pass is complete to Dylan Kaplan. About a 40-yard pass. And so IndianHawks with 57 seconds in the clock running. They are at the 32-yard line, first and 10. Martin is taken off running, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard, and timeout called. 41.9 seconds remaining in the first half, and the IndianHawks take a timeout.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
All right, we are back, but the Bulldogs broke out of their timeout, and now the IndianHawks breaking out of theirs. So, second and 10, IndianHawks with just under 42 seconds remaining. Martin back to pass. And the pass is intercepted at the goal line by Louisiana. And he is running and running. And he is finally brought down at about the 43-yard line.
Pass intercepted by the Bulldogs.
So 25 seconds remaining for Louisiana here in the first half. And they have the ball first and 10 from the 40-yard line. Just inside the 40-yard line, looks like. Yep, ball sitting right on the 40. 25 seconds. Time for a few plays. Lateral pass.
Intended for number 11. Hutt falls incomplete. Be 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
22.4 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. And forward pass incomplete. That was intended for Washington. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. .1 seconds remaining. Third and 10. Back in the shotgun, and he keeps it and takes off, and he is brought down after about a 5-yard gain. And the clock is running with 7 seconds. Well, they stopped it with 1 second. So timeout Louisiana with 1 second to go in the first half.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Okay, 1 second remaining in the first quarter, in the first half. Score is 21-6. The IndianHawks over the Louisiana Bulldogs. And Bulldogs have the ball at their own 45-yard line, 4th down.
4th and 5 for the Bulldogs.
And I got a feeling this is going to be the last play of this half. They're going to do pretty good to get 2 plays in 1 second. Quarterback back to pass. Ball is intercepted and immediately brought down. That was Dorian Zumwalt that intercepted the ball, but that's the end of the half. And the score is IndianHawks 21 and the visiting Louisiana Bulldogs 6. So at this point in time, there's going to be the homecoming ceremonies. And see, where's so anyway, the give a little recap of that first half. That was Zach Evans for 2 touchdowns and Gabriel Hill for 1 touchdown and an interception. Dylan Kaplan got a extra point in there. And so IndianHawks looked pretty good in that first half. But let's just change this over. And going to take a break through this halftime, and I will be back for the second half. All right, we are back for the second half of this football game. They had all the homecoming ceremonies and then the burning batons. But I just now came up the stairs, so I'm out of breath. But starting the second half, we have the score of IndianHawks 21 and Louisiana 6. So let's take a break here before the third quarter starts.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right. Kicking off for the IndianHawks, number 80, Dylan Kaplan. Ball is kicked, goes about 12 yards, and Louisiana's going to take over. They're going to be 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
From their own 48-yard line.
Okay, Louisiana's looking in. And their quarterback is back in a shotgun position. And he tries running it up the middle and is brought down after about a 2-yard gain.
Number 3, Madera is brought down by Brody Freeborn. Short game.
Quarterback now is Luis Mongeras. Okay, going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Louisiana Bulldogs. Once again, Manzera is back in shotgun position. He hands off, And that is number 17, I think. That is Wyatt Harrison running, and he picks up a few yards. And it's going to be third and about 3.
With some help from other Indian Hawks. 3rd and 3 Bulldogs.
One wide out to each end, surrounded by running backs, by blockers actually, and he has stood up at the line.
Number 3, quarterback. The keeper is stopped.
He got right to the line of scrimmage and hit a brick wall.
Several Indian Hawks will
Brings up 4th down and 3. 21-6 is the score. A little over 10 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. So once again, back in the pistol position. Passes to number 2, and he has got the 1st down and brought down around the 30-yard line.
Number 2 Harrison with the reception. Brought down by number 50, Jacob Martin. 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Indian Hawk 31-yard line. Lateral pass, and he does a little move there and picks up about 7 or 8 yards.
Pass to Harrison, complete, brought down after a gain of 7. I'll make that 6. Number 5, Zach Evans, with some help from Tyler Coots.
All right, once again, now we have 2nd and about 4. Another run up the middle, close to a 1st down. See where they spot the ball.
Number 17, Harrison, your ball carrier.
He's about a yard to go, so it's going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for Bulldogs.
Quarterback keeper, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and about 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage by number 5, Zach Evans. 4th and 2 Bulldogs.
So see if they're going to try to run up the middle. See what they're going to try to do. I'm betting they're going to run to the outside. Quarterback's back in a pistol position. Throws to the outside. And he picks up the 1st down and a few more yards. And let's see what they are calling here. Indian Hawks pulled the ball out and ran off with it, but I think they're calling the play down. So it's going to be Louisiana's ball. Louisiana's ball, 1st down.
1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Pass forward, and it is knocked down. I don't see any flags on the play.
Pass intended for number.
That pass was broken up, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Louisiana. They are down around the, where are they?
By number 3.
They're down around the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10 Bulldogs.
Quarterback keeper, he goes up through the middle.
Jerez with the carry.
He picks up a few yards.
Gain of 4, bring up 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Gain 4 yards, so 3rd and 6 from about the 13-yard line. One runner in motion, hand it off, and he reverses back again and cuts up through the middle, and he is down at the goal line, but I don't think he's in.
11 Hut, the reverse.
So that's going to bring up 1st and goal.
3-yard line, 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from about the 3-yard line. Clock is running with 6 minutes and 15 seconds. A lot of shifting in the lines for Louisiana. They're going to run it up the middle, I'm willing to bet. They sure do. And Clopton Elsberry anticipated that and hauled him down behind the line. He's back to about the 4 or 5 yard line.
Number 50, Jacob Berlansky. Number 45, Jacob Martin. Number 45, Colby Twellman.
So it brings up 2nd and goal from about the 4 yard line now. Hands the ball off, and the runner is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Runner stopped the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely no gain whatsoever.
Jacob Berlansky with some help from Riley Walker. 3rd and goal. Bulldogs.
Clopton Elsberry putting up one heck of a goal line defense here. 3rd and goal. Back to pass. Ball is knocked down. Looked like Colby Twellman batted the ball down. Brings up 4th down and goal.
4th and goal, Bulldogs.
So last chance here for Louisiana on this drive. 4.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. And what do we have here? There was movement on the line. Let's see who moved. They're looking to see who zigged when they should have zagged.
Encroachment defense.
Offsides against Clopton. And that brings it up half the distance to the goal.
And goal from about 3.
4th and goal from about the 2.5 or 3 yard line, looks like. So I don't think it's going to change the play whatsoever. But they're still bringing in plays from the sideline. Now they're getting ready to set. Their quarterback is in a pistol position. And he's keeping it, and it looks like they did not make it in. So, goal line stance for Clopton Elsberry paid off. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and the IndianHawks take over on downs from just about the goal line.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, so Clopton Elsberry takes over on downs. Score is 21-6 here with 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. An awful lot of time being taken here on a change of possession. Oh, maybe a timeout was called. Either way, here comes Louisiana back onto the field. And Clopton's heading out there where they will take over 1st and 10 from, looks like maybe about the 2 or 3 yard line, I guess.
1st and 10 IndianHawks from their own 3-yard line.
So they need to get a few plays here to move that ball up out of there. Ball is run up and kind of pushing their way through. Dorian Zumwalt brought down after a very few yards. Looks like he gained maybe 2 to 3 yards. I guess 2 yards going to be 2nd and 8. Martin under center. Handoff to handoff is to, couldn't tell who it was. They picked up. Colby Twellman was.
Gain of 4, bring up 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3 for IndianHawks.
3rd and 3 for the IndianHawks now. The 3rd and a long 3. And short gain on the play there. Going to bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 2.
Punting for IndianHawks, number 80, Dylan Captain.
Punt the ball away. Takes an IndianHawk bounce, goes back to right about the 45-yard line. So Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, Louisiana 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Quarterback's back to pass. Long pass forward. Almost intercepted. But it is incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. Quarterback up the middle. He's got the first down and a few more. So 1st down for Louisiana.
Number 50, Jacob Martin. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Ball is on the IndianHawks 42.
You get handed off and fumbled. And Clopton Elsberry has recovered it again. That is Jacob Martin came up with that ball. The Louisiana runner never got the handle on the ball. And as he was running sideways, it came out of his hand and Jacob Martin came up with it. So 1st and 10, Clopton Elsberry from their own 47-yard line. Back to pass, and looks like he's getting swallowed up.
Martin stopped in the backfield by number 34, Caps.
And so a loss of about 2 on the play. We're going to bring up 2nd and 12. And on 2nd down, back to pass. Ball is batted down by a Louisiana defender. That was Jordan Luck batting that ball down.
By Luck for Louisiana. 3rd and 12, IndianHawks.
So 3rd and 12. Back to pass, and passes to Hill, and he is off to the races now. He is brought down, but not after gaining a first down and more. He is pulled down around the 33-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. 15 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. I think they're going to let this time run out. And we will be going to the 4th quarter with the score 21-6. The IndianHawks over the Bulldogs. That is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, Wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders, committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, as we begin the fourth quarter, scores 21-6. IndianHawks over the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 for the IndianHawks. Ball is run around to the right side. Kind of about 4, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Once again, Martin's been under center the entire night. And he is back to pass. Little pass over to Zumwalt, and he is down. Ah, they said an incomplete pass. That's probably a good thing. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
6, IndianHawks.
All right, once again, Martin under center. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 2 runners behind him. He's going to keep it, and he is brought down at the line. That brings up 4th down. 4th and about, he might have gained a yard. 4th and about 5.
Martin with a keeper. Gain of 1. 4th and 5 for the IndianHawks.
See what they're going to do. All right, they are going to play this. They are going for it. Martin back to pass. Pass is complete, and he is up near the first. He is not. I don't believe he's got the 1st down. He does not, and so Louisiana will take over 1st and 10 on downs. 10 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they run it up the middle and had a good start, but as soon as they hit that line,
Number 17, Harrison.
he was stopped. So it's going to bring up 2nd and between 6 and 7. Really cooling off here tonight.
Second and 7, Bulldogs.
Quarterback keeper. He runs up, picks up another couple of yards. Going to be third and about 3 to 4.
Stop by.
So third and 3 for the Bulldogs. They're back on about the 33-yard line. And now their runner breaks loose. Oh, and he was hit hard. He was hit very hard past the line, but he picks up the first down.
Ball carrier knocked out of bounds by number 65, Riley Walker.
So 1st and 10 for Louisiana Bulldogs.
1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Under 9 minutes to go in the game. Pass to the outside, and he is brought down up near a first down. I don't think he's quite got it, but they're moving the sticks. So another first down for Louisiana. They are up to about the 47-yard line of their own 47-yard line. They have not crossed the 50 yet. Back to pass. Long pass, and it's deflected by number 3, Tyler Kuntz.
Receiver Chapman.
We're going to have 2nd and 10. Run up the middle and hits the line and loses a yard or two. Going to bring up 3rd and see where they spot the ball. They spotted it right about the line of scrimmage, so we're looking at 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 Bulldogs.
The clock is ticking away, under 8 minutes. And flags are down on the play. False start. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and 15 Bulldogs.
So see how that changes their play. Pass over to the near side. He has a seam that he's running, but he's not up for he picks up about 7 or 8 yards. So it's going to bring up 4th down and about 8.
Short gain and 4th and about 8 for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the
About the 49-yard line. They just having trouble getting across that 50-yard line. So 4th down, they're going for it. Back to pass. Pass up the middle, and just off of his hands. So Clopton Elsberry takes over on downs at the Louisiana 48-yard line. 6 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the ball game. Scores 21-6. Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks over the Louisiana Bulldogs.
Hawks will take over at the Bulldog 49.
So it looks like a timeout on the field. I guess they're having a water break. I think I should have brought my jacket up here with me.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
All right, the IndianHawks take over 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Back to pass is Martin. Pass is deflected as he throws it. They're calling the ball dead, so bring up 2nd and 10.
Deflected to bring up 2nd and 10 for the IndianHawks.
So 2nd and 10 for the IndianHawks. Back to pass is Martin. Pass up the middle and overthrown.
Pass falls incomplete.
3rd and 10. Clock is stopped right now. 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game. So it brings up 3rd and 10. Once again, the score is 21-6. Clopton Elsberry over Louisiana. 3rd and 10 from the 49-yard line. 6:35 to go in the game. Little issue with the play clock. They got it going now. Pitch back to Zumwalt. And he is brought down after about a 1-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
4th and 9, IndianHawks.
And I'd say I think they're going to go ahead and play this. I don't see any punters out there. So 4th and 9 from the 48-yard line. Back to pass. Pass up the middle, and it is good to Zach Evans. And he is off to the races. And he is brought out of bounds at
At what looks like the 3-yard line.
about the 3-yard line. He is out of bounds. So 1st and goal to go for 4th and goal for the Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. Clock is running with 5 minutes to go. There is a run for Dorian Zumwalt.
Dorian Zumwalt, ball carrier.
And doesn't look like he quite made it in. Looks like he's down.
Goal, IndianHawks.
Looks like he's down on less than the 1 yard line. And we have a timeout on the field with 4:19 remaining. Score is 21-6. Clopton Elsberry over Louisiana.
This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, we are still in a timeout. Once again, 4 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the ball game. 21-6. The IndianHawks over the Bulldogs. Louisiana's back out on the field, and Clopton Elsberry is heading out there right now.
Second and goal, IndianHawks.
So we have second and goal from about the 1 yard line. Martin under center. He drops the ball, but then let's see what they're calling there.
Martin recovers a fumble, runs it in for touchdown.
And all right, that is a touchdown for Martin. Makes the score at this point 27-6. So the kick is up. And it is no good. I think it was a little bit short.
Extra point kick, no good. Your score.
So the score, with 4 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in this ball game, the score is Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks 27, the Louisiana Bulldogs 6.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, after that touchdown, Clopton Elsberry will be kicking off to Louisiana. Louisiana's back out on the field, ready to receive. Clopton Elsberry is over here. They're not in any hurry to get out there, it looks like. There they go. So it's going to be Dylan Kaplan kicking off for Clopton Elsberry. There's the onside kick. Goes about 13 yards and recovered by the Bulldogs. They will take over 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in this ball game. Score is 27-6. The Indian Hawks are 3 touchdowns ahead. 3 touchdowns and extra points.
First and 10 Bulldogs.
So Louisiana's not made it. Here they come now. I was going to say they have not made it back out onto the field yet, but here they come. Quarterback back to pass, and he is brought down, and the ball is fumbled, but they're calling it down. He's down by contact. A big loss on the play. Looks like about a 10-yard loss on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 20.
Second and 10 Bulldogs.
Back to pass over to the far sideline and is brought down. Couple of yards gain, but it looks like it's still going to be 3rd and about 16 or so, maybe 15 or 16.
Brought down after a short gain.
3:41 remaining in this ball game. Back to pass. Pass is complete. And he is found a little seam, brought down finally at about the 34-35 yard line. They're going to mark it at about the 34. So 1st and 10 for Louisiana. Quarterback in trouble, and he is dropped at about the 45-yard line. So about a 10 to 11 yard loss. Yeah, they're putting the ball up about a 9 to 10 yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd 20. Pass is broken up. Colby Twellman broke that one up.
Broken up by number 45, Colby Twellman.
2:46 remaining in this ball game. Back to pass. And the pass was intercepted by Zach Evans, and he is off to the races, and he falls down at about the 20-yard line. He was running in for another touchdown. But I don't know if he's hurt or not. We have a flag on the play back here. He was on his way to the end zone. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Personal foul, blindside block on the Indian Hawks.
All right, that foul is against the Indian Hawks. Personal foul. And what would have been a touchdown is now running back to their own 40-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. So now they have 60 yards to go. First and 10 for the IndianHawks. Colby Twellman with the run, and he picks up about 6 yards. Second and about 4. Clock is running with 2:14. Hand off to Zumwalt, and he is up for the first down. He's right on the line. See how they're going to spot this. They forgave him a first down. So 1.5 minutes to go in this ball game. A little over a minute. They're letting the clock run down. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. And Martin takes a knee. So it's going to be second and about 11, or about 12. .35 seconds remaining, so they're going to have to snap the ball at least once more. Snaps the ball, and that's the ball game right there. So, final score. Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks 27 and the Louisiana Bulldogs 6. So the game ends with Zach Evans with 2 touchdowns, Lucas Martin with 1, and Gabriel Hill with 1. And I didn't catch who got Louisiana's touchdown, but it was all Clopton Elsberry. Okay, I was just told it was Chapman that got Tremaine Chapman, number 10. Got Louisiana's touchdown. But again, that is the ball game. 27-6 is your score. So the Louisiana is 0-4 now, and the IndianHawks are 2-1. And so their next game is going to be against South Callaway next Friday night. So I'm going to get off of here right now and get home and try to get this lined out onto YouTube. So for the Indian Sports Network, this is Kenny Masterson saying good night from Clopton High School.